Once upon a time, in a small seaside village, there lived a young woman named Leila. Though the village was quiet and peaceful, Leila's heart was restless. At night, she tossed in her bed, unable to sleep. Her mind was filled with storms of thoughts, regrets of yesterday, and worries of tomorrow. Even when the sea outside was calm, inside her, waves never stopped crashing. One evening, as she walked through the harbor, Leila overheard fishermen whispering about a wise old woman who lived alone in the lighthouse on the cliff. They said she had guided many troubled souls and helped them to find peace in their hearts. Curiosity stirred within Leila, and hope flickered for the first time in a long while. At dawn the next day, she set out on the steep path toward the lighthouse. The wind howled as she climbed, but her determination carried her upward. Finally, she reached the tall stone tower, where a single warm light glowed against the endless sea. Inside, the wise woman sat quietly beside a small candle. Her face was calm, like the surface of a still pond. Leila bowed and whispered, "Grandmother, my mind is a storm. I cannot find peace. Can you help me?" The old woman smiled gently. Without speaking much, she handed Leila a small candle and said, "Carry this flame around the lighthouse and back. But remember, you must not let the wind blow it out." Leila accepted the task. The path was narrow. The waves roared below, and the wind pressed hard against her face. But she kept her eyes fixed only on the flame, shielding it carefully with her hands. Step by step, she walked until at last she returned to the wise woman, the candle still burning bright. "Grandmother," she replied with relief, "I did it. The flame did not go out." The old woman's eyes glowed softly as she replied, "And tell me, child, as you walked, did you hear the barking dogs? Did you notice the crashing waves below the cliffs?" Leila paused, then shook her head. "No, I saw nothing else. I was only watching the flame." The wise woman smiled again. "That is the secret. When your mind stays with the flame of this moment, there is no space for the storms of the past or the fears of the future. Peace is not something you find outside. It is the stillness that already lives within you when you truly live in the present." In that instant, Leila understood. The storm inside her began to fade, replaced by a quiet she had never known. As the sun set over the sea, Leila walked down the cliff path. The lighthouse glowed behind her. The waves shimmered below, and for the first time in many nights, she felt at peace. If this story touched your heart, do like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps me bring more tales of wisdom and peace to you. Until next time, may your inner flame always stay bright.